So waking up from the second night here, and just yet another just amazing, beautiful view. Death Valley really is. This is some place that you got to come at least once. It's just great. So I spent all day traveling around yesterday. So basically, not sure how much I actually videotaped, but we came from Furnace Creek, then went up, did this cutoff here, came up to Rhyolite. Then I went out and got gas at Beatty, came to this whole truck. I think I did some videos on that. Then came up to Scotty's Castle, did a little tour there. I would skip that, but it's not too bad if you have time. Then I went up to this Ubehebe crater, which was pretty cool, but basically kind of looks like everything else. And then swung all the way back to Furnace Creek. That's where I am now. Now, this will be my last day here because, frankly, it's too damn expensive. Like, no, seriously, holy crap. The first night here at the hotel cost me $400, and last night cost me $475, and that seems to be about the average for any of the hotels in the park, and that is much more money than I had planned to spend on this little adventure. I figured I'd get a little crappy hotel for, 80, $100 a night and be done with it. 400 plus per night's a little too expensive, so we're going to call it a day today. And the issue is, just so you guys know, if you come here, like the idea a lot of times is, well, I'll stay at a hotel outside of the park, and that'll be cheaper. So, like, there's a Motel 6 up here and whatever else down here. But the problem is again, I mean, if you look at this, going from here to here in the park takes you about an hour and a half. So if you actually stay outside the park, you're literally looking at an hour commute into the park to get to whatever you want to see, and then an hour out. So you're adding 2 hours literally of driving per day. You can argue about what that's worth. To me, I just, there's adventure and then there's a fucking commute, you know what I'm saying? So we're starting out Furnace Creek today. So the hope is I'm going to go up from Furnace Creek over to this Stovepipe Wells village past here. And then this is going to take me up to these peaks right here. So there's Wild Rose Peak and some other peak. So I'll do Wild Rose Peak. This should be about a 6-mile hike back and forth. And then basically come down after that. Probably go to lunch at Stovepipe Wells. Come down. And I'm probably going to do, this is a backcountry road. Basically dirt road all the way down. There's some ruins here, and then take that and then go out to this little town, Shoshone, and depending on the hour in the day, either stay the night here or keep driving back to Las Vegas and get something closer to Las Vegas. My plan is, if we look at, this is the map, so Las Vegas is here, this is Death Valley, so as you can see, Death Valley is freaking massive. This really is a huge park. And so, Shoshone is here. So basically come out, and the idea, what I'm thinking, is I'll go over to Hoover Dam. Surprisingly enough, I've been to Las Vegas a zillion times now. Never actually been to Hoover Dam. So I have about 2.5 days left of the adventuring part of this trip before I have to deal with CES. So I figure today I hit Death Valley, then tomorrow, Sunday, I hit Hoover Dam in this area, and then I drive back into Las Vegas on Monday and start doing the whole CES in Las Vegas rigmarole. So that is the idea. That is the plan. The one thing that I will tell you guys is, one, this is beautiful. I say, if you ever get the option to come to Death Valley, definitely come to Death Valley. But when you do come to Death Valley, bring your camping gear. There's lots of camping, and camping is either free, like you can do quote unquote wilderness camping, which you basically just have to camp off the road. So it's either free or it's very inexpensive at these campsites. And let me tell you, that is the way to go. Like, yes, I can afford this amount to pay for a hotel room, but cripe, even I don't want to pay this. The problem is like I say, because I'm doing this before CES, I didn't bring my camping gear and all that because I had to pack in such a way that I could bring stuff back home from CES. So yeah, if you guys are going to come here, do the camping. The hotels are just redonkulously expensive. So yeah, but that's about it. Again, let's look at that view. Oh, and it's so quiet. Just listen to it. No cars, no airplanes, no sirens, no noise. Hell no, not even any birds or crickets, for Christ's sakes. Oh, you hear a car right there, but amazing. Anyways, let me go get some breakfast and start this little adventure.